All right. First, I want to start by saying Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawashi. Call Lord Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors, Pastor Elders, Grace Millstone, who will teach well. Peace, salutation to all you occupants in the four corners of the earth. I'm Yaquab from YSO, Yahawashi, Sanctified Ones, coming to you with a quick video. We got camp today, so it ain't gonna be long anyway, Um, but I want to do a video because I had did a video all week, working. Like I said, being on the slave patrol is not an excuse, but you got to make your money, and the way I make my money out, it's kind of the hard way. I'm always out. So anyway, but with that said, hey, let me put this video up because I really been missing a lot of news and ain't really been up on the things like I like to be. But I was just see I've been seeing it go around about how Maui has been burning up, and the Lord and that's Yahawashi Shai visiting the earth, right? This is the Lord speaking unto the people. This is Yahawashi Shai telling the people that your ways is wrong, right? These and in the islands you got some brothers out there, right? I don't know if it's this Pacific. I don't think it's this Pacific island because I think it's like 4 islands out there. I can't remember how it is on Hawaii, but the big island, however it go, right? Yeah. So, but the Lord is visiting the people, and this is the heathen is out there. This Japheth, right? Yafeth, however you want to say his name. This is their people out here, and they're the heathen nations, and the Lord is visiting everybody. Man, this earth is being visited by Yahawashi Shai, right? So, first I'm gonna start off with Isaiah the 29th chapter, right? This is Isaiah. Let me make sure I'm reading from the right. All right, yeah. Matter of fact, let me start up here. I want to start at fuck, damn, Slovakia. Um, yeah, I'm gonna start at verse 5. This is Isaiah 29:5. Moreover, the multitude of thy strangers shall be like small dust, right? And they're the strangers, right? The strangers is the heathen nations, right? And sometimes it can be Israelites, but I believe in this case it's talking about the strangers, and this is in accordance with your was it your pa, right? His line, right? Japheth is most people know him, right? Um, moreover, the multitude of the strangers shall be like small dust, and the multitude of the terrible ones shall be as chaff that passeth away. Yea, it shall be at an instant, suddenly, right? And these fires, when they came, it was devouring, right? It devoured suddenly. It just started sweeping through, right? Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquakes, and we know all these things happen on the earth, and great noise with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. All right. And the flame of devouring fire. And I'm going to play this video. Now, this is the Lord visiting the land of Hawaii, Babylon, which is Babylon, because it's all a part of Babylon. Okay. It's been visited. Right. And this is the way the Lord visits the earth. This is the way the Lord speaks. He's speaking unto the people. Yeah, shit. People trying to get the hell out of there. They're trapped, really, because where you gonna go anyway? So they're trapped, right? So when all hell breaks loose anyway, that's the thing about when calamity strikes, right? When calamity strikes, where do you go? Salakia. Where do you go? Okay. Salakia for that. I don't know how that. Where do you go, right? Where do you go? What do you do when calamity strikes? You know, what do you how do you get away from the devastation that it leaves behind? Okay. We one more, hold on, Salaki. Okay. So this is what you get when calamity strikes, when the Lord is visited. This is the visitation of Yahawah Shemal Shai. Everybody think the Lord is so gracious and so wonderful and so nice, loving, and pleasing. But let me read this again. This is Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. And that's what that fire does. Right? Fire devours everything. There's food is outside in that shit. You see all them flames flying past when the wind is blowing. That's the angels blowing the wind. Okay, that's the angels blowing, fanning the wind. The scriptures call the angels a fanner. So when the missiles hit, that's why when World War III pop off and them nukes is dropped, hey, this fire is gonna be a motherfucker. This fire is gonna rage forever, and that's just gonna be a long ass fire because the angels is gonna be fanning the winds, and that's what was making this fire so much worse. Is that the winds was blowing so heavy through a hurricane. So the fire, wind is just so now, and that hurricane was who? It was the angels, right? Matter of fact, let me get this. Lock it right quick. Right? Trying to see if this is the right one. Yeah, that's what I this just is this the one I want? Hold on, Slocky. Slocky, bear with me. Yeah, that's a good one, but that one the one I want. I'm gonna go ahead because this is a good one because this is this right here. This is this is a good one though. It basically hit the point that I'm talking about. Okay, right here. This I'm just gonna start it. This is Matthew 3:12. Whose fan is in his hand, right? And he will thoroughly purge his floor and gather his wheat into the garner, but he will burn up the chaff with unquenchable fire. Right? So this is the chaff. These people are going to be the chaff, and they're going to be burnt up with an unquenchable fire. The Lord Yahawah Shemal Shai is going to send them flames. He's going to send them fires, and he's going to burn shit up. America, hey, Babylon is going to have Babylon. The fire that's going to be here in Babylon going to be busting. It's going to be hitting on a level that ain't nobody going to understand. Right? This is what's coming. This is no joke. It's no game. Nothing to play with. Okay. Right here, let me go here. This is Second Ezra's. This is Second Ezra's. Yeah, this is second. This Second Ezra 6:18, and it said, "Behold, the day." Well, I started 17, and it happened that this is Second Ezra 6:17, and it happened that when I had heard it, I stood up upon my feet and hearkened. This is the Lord talking to Ezra. What you write through the angel, and behold, there was a voice that spake, and the sound of it was like the sound of many waters. And it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh, and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisitions of them. So this is the inquisition. The Lord is he's giving his marks, right? He's let me just right here. You talk all this shit, right? So now you got to answer. Now you got to answer for all this shit you done talk for all these fucking years, right? All these generations. The Lord let you run your mouth, right? Now the Lord is inquiring of you. You know, he's making an inquiry of you. He want to know what your shit is about. You talked all this shit. You ran your mouth all these years, all these fucking decades, all these lifetimes that you had. Okay? The Lord let you run your shit and talk your shit. But now it's time to answer. Now the Lord has visited. Now that he come back, he said, I'm coming back. And now that he come back and this is the way he visit, now he's saying, what you talking about? How you going to stop me? How you going to stop Yahawashi Yahawashi? Okay? Now, what the Lord doing? So he's making an inquisition. So what is the inquisition? It's to what? It's to question your ass. So he said, all right, so now what you going to do? Matter of fact, I'll get it. Inquisition. Okay? A period of prolonged and intensive questioning or investigation. And this is the questioning of the Lord. These fires, this is the investigation of Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, because this is the way he visits the earth. Okay? So the Lord need to know what's this shit you talking. And now you got to pay for it. This is the recompense. Now you got to pay back all the hell that you put upon the earth and onto the earth itself. Right? So let me go back here. This is 2nd Ezra 6:18. And he will begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled. So look, our Zion, which is Israel, is a monument of David King. This is us, right? We are Zion, right? Our time is up. It's over. It's time for us to come home, right? Our persecution, our slavery, our hard time is over. Now it's time for the heathens to go through it, right? It's their time now. So this is called Lord Yahawah Shem Yahawashi is the end of Jacob's trouble. We're coming into Jacob's trouble to get into the thick of it. And once we get in it, we know we're in the end of it. Because all of this has been Jacob's trouble. Because we always troubled. We're never not troubled. It's just we're going to get into the very middle of it, to the very hardest part of it, is doing all the calamity, doing all the wars, doing when all hell break loose, martial law, right? Looting, rioting, when it's lawlessness. That means that is at its highest peak. We've always been in Jacob's trouble, right? Jacob's trouble has always been here. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. The book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together. Okay, and it goes on to talk about the children of the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. So it's going to be all kind of things happening that you like, wait, what the hell? Because why? Because this time is going to be fulfilled. Because our time of our tribulation, our hell is coming to an end. And when our tribulation comes to an end, the worse the world is going to be. The worse the calamities on the earth is going to get. The worse the fires is going to be on the earth before the missiles hit this bitch. So if this is what happens, what do you think is going to happen when the missiles hit? How do you fires when the missiles hit, the fire is going to be nothing is going, like, this part is not burning. You see by this gate here, but you see here this house is just set ablaze. It's not going to skip. Everything is going to be torched. Everything is going to be burning. Okay, hurricane force winds just blowing. That's the angels fanning the flames. Okay. Let me go here. Oh yeah. What is that? Is that Jeremiah? It's Jeremiah. Let me go to Jeremiah 50. See the 50, 51. Hold on. Salaki. Bear with it, brother. All right. I think it's Jeremiah 50. This is Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51. Jeremiah 51. And I'm gonna start at 1. Thus saith the Lord power Yahawah Shemal Shah. Behold, I will rise up against Babylon. And we know we in Babylon. Hey, you watch that. You go watch that movie, Who Cloned Tyrone, right? And what did that old wino sitting outside of the store, right? He said, where else do you go to escape Babylon? Right? You gotta listen to what's being said. That movie's real hell. This movie's spiritual as fuck. Right? It tells you, Esau tells on himself a lot of shit that he's doing and a lot of shit that he's trying to do. And then the other shit that he's planning to do. Right? I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them. Right? Who's in the midst of us? These heathen nations that rise up against me. Let me read that again. This is Jeremiah 51:1. Thus saith the Lord, behold, I will rise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me. Because when you rise up against the Lord, you rise up against his people. Okay? A destroying wind. A destroying wind. And this wind, okay, now let's talk about the missiles of Jeremiah. But this wind is the same wind that's going to be blowing. It's the same wind, okay, that fan the flames of this fire is going to be the same wind that's going to be blowing Jeremiah 51 when the missiles hit, okay? And will send upon Babylon fanners, okay? That's that hurricane. That's the angels. The angels is doing that wind right now. And will send upon Babylon fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. What happened? They had to get the fuck out of there. They couldn't stay there. They couldn't stay in their houses. They couldn't live amongst that shit, right? They couldn't sleep in their house in peace. You can't sleep in this shit. You know, it's fire. You gotta get the fuck out there. It says like 6 people dead, but from the total, it's been over, I believe they said 60 to 80 people that is dead that they found, and they're still finding bodies still. So those people that was sleeping in their bed, they was taken, right? In their wickedness, they died in their sin and their wickedness. They died being a fucking heathen or being a nigger. Now they got to go to judgment seat of Yahawah Yahawashi, really, which is the judgment seat of Yahawah Yahawashi, and that judgment seat in the scripture says Yahawashi. You got to go see Yahawashi before you don't even get to see Yahawah, because Yahawashi gonna put that shit on you. Your judgment gonna be slapped in your face by the Son, and he gonna put it down, because everything he put down, Yahawah already with it, because it's Yahawah that got him doing it. See, so Yahawashi ain't doing nothing no more than what Yahawah want him to do anyway. So he just putting down his father's laws and rules and regulations, and he making that shit pop off. So you got to go see Yahawashi. You know, the angels is fanning it. Look at them wind trees blowing.
That gallery is gonna burn Jesus Christ.
You know what you say? That gallery is going to burn Jesus Christ. Yeah, well, nah, man, just ain't the Yahawah Yahawashi, man. Right? This is the Lord doing this. Right now, this that if you seeing these pictures up here, this the after. I ain't gonna click on the video, but this the aftermath of what happened, man. People was jumping off in the ocean and shit. Some flames was in the ocean. You know, people's trying to escape this shit, man. This is devastation. This is pure devastation. You know, but through fire, and that's the Lord that's done it. Okay. Lord says there evil upon the earth. Have I not done it? Matter of fact, let me get that. That's Amos. Okay, hold on. Let me get that right quick. Let me get that right quick. I said it's gonna be a short video, and I'm trying to make a short video. Okay, but sometimes things come up. Okay. There you go, right there. Amos, 3rd chapter. All right, hold on. Let me go find it. It's Amos, the 3rd chapter. I think Jeremiah 25 say something like that too, if I ain't mistaken. Don't Jeremiah 25 say that too? Oh, I'm gonna check on Jeremiah 25. I think Jeremiah 25 say something like the Lord bring. I'll go back and check. All right, this is Amos. Yep, this is Amos chapter 3. I'm gonna just start at the top because I love bringing in the whole, much as I can bring in when I read the scriptures. This is Amos chapter 3, verse 1. Hear this word that the Lord, is in all caps, Yahawah, have spoken against you, O children, and this is O children of Israel. Okay, so he spoke, and then this is a point, right? So this is our hell that we're going through. So us coming out of it is going to be, it's horrible for the earth, for the world. The whole world is going through utter chaos because we're coming out of this oppression. We're coming out of Deuteronomy 28 chapter. We're coming out of the curses, but these curses got to go somewhere. So these curses is being flipped upon the other nations. It's being flipped upon the heathen nations. So they're going to have to take over those curses, and we're going to take the blessing, right? So back to Amos 3:1. Hear this word that the Lord Yahawah have spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. See, that go back to Deuteronomy 28 chapter, right? Can two walk together except they be agreed? Will a lion roar in the forest when he have no prey? Will a young lion cry out of his den if he have taken nothing? Can a bird fall in a snare upon the earth where no gin is for him? Shall one take up a snare from the earth and have taken nothing at all? Shall a trumpet, and this is the point, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? So the alarm was going off, right? The alarm was going off in one of these videos in this land in Hawaii, right? Making that noise. So that trumpet was being blown because the Lord has visited, and this is the way he came and seen us. This is the visitation of Yahawashi. He sent the tempest, he sent the storm, he sent the wind, the fire to devour parts of this land. Yahawah, and then Hawaii's already got active volcanoes. Fuck that shit, right? So the Babylon is a powder keg, just waiting to explode. Okay, this shit is just waiting to a motherfucking night. Okay, the Lord is gonna burn this joint. Hey man, this joker gonna burn down, man. It's gonna burn down, man. This shit right here. Look at this shit. This is devastation. Motherfuckers jumping in the water trying to escape the Lord, man. Trying to get away. You know, hey, like that Edomite out there. Hey, man, they ain't got his lawn chair out there. That's what life go. Look at that shit. That's devastation, man. That's ruins. Okay. Back to Amos. This is Amos, back to Amos 3:6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in a city? Was that not an evil act that was just done in that city? And the Lord have not done it. So if it ain't Yahawah Bashim al-Shai did it, then who is it? Because it's the Lord that controls the wind. It's the Lord that controls all things, right? The Lord controls all things. Surely the Lord Yahawah will do nothing, but he revealeth his secrets unto his servants and his prophets. And this is what we understand. And Kolo Yahbashim al-Shai, that one of them, I could be number 144. I'm praying I need to get that ticket to get in, you know, just because it ain't easy, you know, because you got to get out here and work like a dog trying to get, you know, trying to survive. Trying to survive until Yahawah al-Shai come back and you miss videos, you know, but we hitting camp. We always gonna get on camp, you know, might slack up on some videos, but camp coming, you know. But the point is though, is that, hey, you be in this world and it's like, damn, you know, you just never doing enough. It's never enough for what we trying to do as Israelites. It's never enough. We can never, how can we ever feel like we satisfy the Lord? I mean, I don't care if I did 50 videos a week. I still never feel like I know I've ever done enough for all the hell that we put Yahawashi through. You know, all the disappointment, right? Nah, man. It's never enough. And if we're not doing more, it's just pathetic, man. You know, but you live in this fucking world, and this world got you twisted up because you trying to make ends meet to survive in this bitch, you know? All right, anyway, that's another video, right? Okay, so let's go back to the scriptures. Where we at? It was a scripture I said, Jeremiah, right? Let me see if I can find that scripture, Jeremiah. What is it? Jeremiah, I think it's 25. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it says something like that in Jeremiah 20, the 5th chapter. Let me just see if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it where it says. Oh, Khan. This is Jeremiah right here. Hey, Khan, it's the spirit. All right, y'all was right. It was one in Jeremiah. I knew it was somewhere. Slacking for that pause, yo. Who, you know, and I hope this is edifying to somebody. I'm about to close out. I'm not going to try. I'm trying to try not to stay too long. I know attention spans are short, and I'll be like in and out. So, all right, but this is it's Jeremiah 25. It's this beautiful chapter, though. All the scripture, beautiful chapter. Okay, this is about Esau right here, right? All right, but anyway, I'm just gonna jump down to 29. For lo, I began to bring evil on the city, and that's the evil thing the Lord brought upon that city, on the city which is called by my name, and that's his people, it's Israel, it's us. He brought evil upon us, but that evil he brought upon us, he's bringing upon these heathen. And shall ye be utterly unpunished? So the Lord saying he gonna bring evil upon his people. But do you think Esau Edom, that in this 25, when you read into it, you read up, he's talking about Esau Edom, you know, and what Esau Edom gets, the heathen nation gets. Okay, their hand join the hand with the devil. Okay, so the Lord said, and shall ye be unpunished, utterly unpunished? Yea, or not yea, ye shall not be unpunished. So the Lord is saying, ye will not go unpunished. There's no way that the Lord is not going to punish your ass. Just because you ain't going through it, not well, but you are, though. You just don't understand what is happening to you. The heathen is going through it. You just can't understand why you're going through inflation, why you losing your jobs, your homeless rates is going up, you know, why you being killed up, why you dying off, the drugs is hitting into your population real heavy. You know, you don't understand why these things is happening to you, but this is the punishment of the Lord. Right, this is the Lord is what's that? We're trading places. It's like that. What was it? Eddie Murphy, trading places. Okay, we trading places with Esau Edom, and this is it's a rough transition. It's hard. It's tough. You got to go through a lot of shit to get this shit flipped back right. And this world is just rocking. It's going through all kind of chaos because that change is not gonna come easy. It's not gonna come sudden. Right, it's got to be rough, hard, and it takes a while, but it happens, and it's happening now. Right, so ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies. Okay, for these prophecies, for Salakia, for Salakia. Therefore, prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord Yahawah B'Shem Yahawashi shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. And how is the Lord doing that? He's starting with this, and he's gonna end with Yahawashi and the chariots. See, this is the roaring of the Lord. See, these videos you see up here on my screen, right, that I was clicking, But that's the roaring of the Lord. This is this is Yahawah, why Yahawashi visiting. Look at this. Look at that down there. Look at that down there. Look at that. Look at that. That's the Lord roaring. Okay? What you people can't understand. That's the Lord talking to y'all asses. All your wickedness that you put on this earth. Yahawah. Hey, look at Esau laying here in the chair, man. It's over, bro. It's just done. Okay? It's done. Your kingdom is dying. It's falling apart. Why? Because you're going through a transition. You're trading places. You are trading places with Yahawah. Okay, and it's going to be a devastation. America is going to be nothing left but smoking ash. Okay, and this is a preview, and this is in Babylon. This is a preview of what's going to happen to the whole of what you call United States of America, which is Babylon. Okay, let me finish my scripture so I close out. Okay, so ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants, and that's a sword. The fire is a sword upon the inhabitants of the earth, saith the Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, Yahawah of armies. Okay. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation, which means separate. Holy means separate, his separate habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habit. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. Of the earth. Okay. A noise shall come from even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord have a controversy with the nations. The Lord got a problem with you nations. The Lord got a problem with Esau, Edom. The Lord got a problem with you 2/3 niggas. Okay, you in dubs, you big mouth bitches. The Lord got a problem with the whole fucking earth and all the nations that's in it. Yahawashi got a beef with your ass, and it's a beef you don't understand. You can't you so fucking blind you can't comprehend it. That's how bad the Lord is. The Lord will be putting you through hell, and you don't know it's him that's doing it. Oh, it's the devil. Oh, it's Yahawashi putting your ass through this. He uses Satan to do it because Satan is his fucking tool. He's his puppet. And he takes the wind, and he used angels, and he used the wind, and he used storms, he used tempests. He'll flood your fucking shit out. He'll burn your fucking shit up. He'll blow your shit down. This is Yahawashi causing utter chaos upon the earth because if the earth know the Lord is coming back, because he's coming back, so the earth is going through all this shit because it's a big changeover. It's a big transition happening. It's trading places. Okay. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord Yahawashi have a controversy with the nations. The nations. And he will plead with all flesh. And this is him pleading with you. It's by his fire. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord Yahawashi. And that's the sword, that is that fire, and multiple other ways. But that's one of his swords that you got to deal with. And what do you run to? They try to run off into the ocean and still didn't help. Jumping in the water. The fire was on the water. Okay? You can finish reading that off, Jeremiah 25 on down. So I'm going to close out because that's basically my point, right? I made the point. So the Lord going to come back and visit, and this is the visitation of Yahawashi. You know, I had a couple other scripts I could have hit. I could have hit 2 Ezra's 9th chapter. 2 Ezra's, I think it's like 13 chapter, like 27, 28 on down. 2 Ezra's 9th chapter, starting at the top on down. Jeremiah 51, I hit that. Jeremiah 25, I just got into that. Isaiah 29, I hit that. So, hey, look. So, hey, with that said, look, hey, I'm Yahawashi from YSO, Yahawashi Sanctified Ones. I want to say, hey, Shalom, Abba, and I hope this video was edifying to somebody. If it wasn't, hey, man, stay the fuck off my my channel. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Hey, but you know, hey, death unto America, death to third, death to this wicked ass kingdom, and may the Lord keep setting this bitch ablaze, right? Shalom and a Bible ball.